Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Nate from Nate's Here and There, coming to you live from near or far. On today's episode, we are back at the Quaker Cemetery here in Camden, South Carolina. I'll show you where I stopped off. I stopped off here at Oak Avenue. I remember that. And this is what this is where I stopped off at. So come along with me on this episode. Here's 1844 to 1907. Henry Cook Salmon. And here's a 1871 to 1955. Miss Louise Salmon Porter Proctor. Okay, I'm keeping a record. This is the oldest one I've seen so far. 1844 to 1918. Mrs. S.R. Adams. He's, never mind. 1841 to 1914. That's the oldest one so far. And here's Mr. William D. Barrett. 1876 to 1940. Oh, I found the oldest one so far. Kate D. Wickens. 1880 to 1966. Never mind. They keep getting older and older. In 1828 to 1890. It's 1899. And I guess these are families that has these iron fences. I guess these are considered families in here. No, I'm sorry. Like I said, they're getting older and older. 1800 to 1864. And here's a 1806 to 1879. And this one is, I guess it's a baby. I think I said it's 1884. Here's Mr. John Belton Mickle, 1824 to 1914. Here's Mr. Willis Willis W. Mickle, 1851 to 1906. And here's Miss, I can't pronounce, Esther and Niles, wife of, it was his wife, 1858 to 1944. And I guess this whole section right here is the Kershaws, because there's a Kershaw. 1881 to 1973. There's a Kershaw, John Kershaw, that's a reverend, a pastor. 1879 to 1916. Now these are some unique graves right here. That's some unique graves right there. And here's 1897 to 1918. Like he was in the military, commissioned second lieutenant, Lagrange, France. Transferred to the 100 Infantry 28th Division in the lines of the. Died at the base of the hospital 45 Toul, France. And this one right here is Joseph Bivard Kershaw, 1822 to 1894. But it says right here on a marker, historic 20. And here's a 1882 to 1923. Miss Mary Vaughn. And a 1879 to 1964. And a 1889 to 1958. Now this is the oldest one I see for so far. 1799 to 1855. And it says Little Arlington, historic 26. That's what a little sign says right there. And this is some of the graves in here. And I think these are all military. 1898 to 1933. And this one is 1843 to 1863. It says, who at the Battle of Fredericksburg, his life to carry water to the wounded and dying enemies, and at the Battle of Chickamauga, laid down that life for his country. Laid down his life for his country. That's amazing right there. And here's a 1874 to 1925. Like I said, all these in here is military. 1899 to 1950. 1905 to 1970. 1893 to 1964. And here's some more over here. This military. 1892 to 1955. There's a 1855. I don't see the death. One thing I swell, no. 1817 to 1884. 1819 to 1858. 1821 to 1862. And 1825 to 1869. Okay, you got to see this for yourself. 1776. I really can't tell the name. I can't tell when they died. Or 1776 to 1834. I cannot believe it. That's the year the country was born. And here's a 1784 to 1813. And an 1810. That's just telling a little bit more. I don't think I seen was 1810. And this one was a teacher. It says distinguished educator, loving wife, mother, grandmother. We need to give all the credit to the teachers. And this is pretty cool headstone right here. I like this one. Pretty cool sculpture right here too. It's in the middle of a family. This is a family. That's what I'm guessing. All these is marked out like this. This one was a registered nurse. You know, we give honor to our nurses and doctors in hospitals too. I want you to look at this. 17 59. Oh, that's just a marker. I'm sorry. It's just a marker. I thought it was a grave. And this is a unique grave right here. They just built it up with bricks. And I can't even read what's on the headstone. And here's a 1793 to 1827. Now that one over there is not a grave. I thought it was. I thought I was about to see a grave, but it's not. There's a 1797 to 1837, and a 1801 to 1895, and 1834 to 1984. Wait a second. Yeah, that's true. God. 1841 to 1921. There's a 1817 to 1856. And 1833 to 1855. And 1854 to 1905. It says, in a loving memory of Sarah Addison Kipples, 1788 to 1803. Amelia Evans Hale, 1795 to 1880. And here's a 1886 to 1962. Miss Annie S. Young. Here's a 1836 to 1887. He was in the military. George Barnes. There's a George S. Barnes, 1868 to 1954. And here's a 1870 to 1972. You know, I hate to do this, but I think this is going to have to be a 4, maybe a 5-part video. I hate to do it. You know, I want people to keep coming back, but this thing is just so big. This graveyard is just so big. I mean, it can't be done in 2 parts or 3 parts. Here's a 1846 to 1933, 1848 to 1934, 1883 to 1969, and 1879 to 1964, 1871 to 1946. There's a 1888 to 1939, 1880 to 1951, 1892 to 1962. I can't tell what's on those, or this one. There's 1888 to 1965. Mr. John Nettles Lindsay. And here's 1822 to 1880. Mr. William McCrager Shannon. And it's also Historic 13. Here's 1876 to 1921. 1877 to 1931. That was a husband and wife. Now he was a doctor. They died 10 years apart. Here's a 1870 to 1948. 1868 to 1946. Okay, you see where my SUV is sitting at. I want to show you the corner where I walked to. I mean, I walked all through there. But this is some more of it. This is how big this graveyard is. Huge. I've never seen a graveyard this big. I mean, yeah, well, I can't say that. Yes, I have. I've seen Arlington Cemetery, and that one is huge. I've been to Arlington Cemetery in Washington, D.C., and that's extremely big cemetery up there. I mean, that thing goes for miles. I've been there before when I was younger. I would love to go back with this channel. So if you want to see that happen, help me out and share the videos, like the videos, show your friends and family, and get them to show their friends and family, and subscribe to the channel, like all the videos I have. That's the way I can go to these other places. I want to be able to go further out. I mean, I've been further out with driving a truck. I've been all the states in the continental states but 2. I haven't been to Vermont, or I haven't been to North Dakota. I've been to all the rest of them. But yeah, like I said, I'd love to go to these other places. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. I am walking back to the car. I'm getting kind of hot, and I gotta go get supper. So if you like this video, if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit your bell where to notify you when I upload videos just like this one. And remember to love God, love others, and reach the world.
you.